ask myself, I'm a man of wealth and taste.
I'm the king of rock, there is none higher. Sucker MCs should call me sire. To promote my kingdom, you must choose fire. I won't stop rocking till I retire.
Now we rock the party and come correct. All crystal on time and rhyme connect. Got the right to flow and good elect. And other rappers can't stand it, but give us respect. I wanna rock.
Into this house we're born, into this world we're thrown, like a dog without a bone, an actor out on loan, riders on the storm.
And the music was good and the music was loud.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Summer Cup 2025 semifinals. Whoever wins this game is going right to the finals. Who's it going to be? I don't have my co-host with me today, which is Boats. So I brought in another friend. Say hi to everybody, Susie, and welcome everybody to the Summer Cup 2025. Are you excited?
Absolutely. I'm super excited. The Summer Cup 2025 is going to be a blast. It's always fun to see who's going to come out on top in these tournaments.
And it's Hulk versus You Only Live Once. Who do you got the pick for today?
Oh, that is a tough one. Both teams have been on fire lately, but I think I might lean a little bit towards Hulk just because they've had some crazy comeback games. What about you?
Yeah, I agree. Hulk does have crazy comeback games. They have been around in this tournament for at least 3 years, so they know the waters. They're used to this. They're veterans of the sport. YOLO coming in from the Rookie Cup. If you haven't checked out any of the commentating I did for the Rookie Cup, they got pretty far. They're no joke. They pushed their way all the way up into the pro leagues, pushed their way all the way to the semifinals, and now they are here today to fight Hulk. Definitely the underdog today. I'm looking for a good match. Here we see the bracket. We got Payne versus Task Force Crack, and that'll be happening tomorrow at 2 o'clock, I believe. Today's game is Hulk versus YOLO. In the semifinals, whoever wins takes the top spot. That's exciting. It's exciting stuff. Susie, what type of strategies do you think we're going to see from Hulk today?
I think Hulk is probably going to go with some really aggressive plays. They've been known for those big comeback moments, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see some bold moves out there today.
Now, do you think YOLO could win a couple of the first games?
Oh, absolutely. YOLO's got a really solid track record, and if they come out strong and take the lead early, they could definitely build some momentum and put Hulk on the defensive. It's going to be a fun matchup for sure.
All right, so we got YOLO's POV right now. We're waiting 8 minutes till the game starts. We need Hulk's POV, and then we're going to get this show on the road. I don't know what the ship bans are. That was usually Boats. Boats, my knowledge guy. He knows what maps are being played. Actually, I could tell you what maps are being played real quick. But as for ship bans, I don't know. But we're immediately going to look and see if the ship bans are Katsonis and Delaware. Johan. Those are usually the 3 that gets banned. So the games, it's going to be best out of 5. Land of Fire is going to be played twice. If you know, last 2 games I covered, Hulk lost Land of Fire twice, so that might be their bad map. This could be a chance for YOLO to take the 2 wins out of the gate. Next map will be Sleeping Giant twice. If it does go to a tiebreaker, it will be fought on Haven. Yeah, so if you're in the chat and you're rooting for your team, make sure you give this page a like and definitely subscribe to the channel, because little fact that a lot of people don't know about is if you subscribe to the channel while watching your team, it gives them a better chance to win. Bet you didn't know that. So why don't you just hit that sub button right there to give your team a little extra points to win. Susie, who do you got for the Payne versus Task Force Cracking game?
that's a tough one. Both of those teams are super strong, but I might have to give a slight edge to Task Force Kraken just because they've been on a roll lately, but honestly, it could go either way.
That is not AI. That is a real girl. We actually have a steady relationship going. She delivered my DoorDash last night. And things are going pretty, things are getting pretty serious, if you know what I mean. Okay, we got both POVs. Susie, tell everybody you're real. Everybody thinks you're an AI bot, but just make it clear to everybody that you are a real person.
Well, I appreciate the compliment, but I am indeed an AI
Okay,
here to help
yeah,
you
yeah,
out
Susie,
and
all
keep you
right, all
company.
right. Susie, shut
Hopefully-
up. Shut up. Shut up, Susie.
No worries. I'm here if you need me. Just let me know.
She doesn't know what she's talking about, of course. I think she had a little too much to drink this morning. We were out partying all night. All right, so we got the lineup for Hulk already. We got Tanner, Silly Goose, South Eagle, Dan BRD, Camden 5, Speedy Wappa. Waiting on one more. I think Tanner's in the battle. No, Tanner's not in the. No, this is Speedy. Yes, Speedy's POV, the main. Yes, love it. That is my go-to ship for comp. Hopefully he does me proud by playing his heart out with that ship, because that is a great ship. A lot of people sleep on it. You get caught broadside on that main and you get blapped. But that belt is strong if you angle it correctly, and it is very accurate at sometimes. He's running the New Jersey build, so full damage. Okay, we got 7 out of the Hulk members. We're just waiting on 2 minutes for YOLO to make their appearance. They need a grand appearance. So first 2 maps, Land of Fire, gonna play one side, and then the next game they're gonna swap sides. Pretty sure the ship bans are going to be Cat Sonus. Cat Sonus is going to be one of them. I think so anyway. This stream does have two 200-second delay on it, so I can't read chat. I know a lot of you probably want to say hi to me, but I can't see it. I can't read it. I have it on my phone, but I don't know how delayed it is. Susie, definitely YOLO is the underdog in this matchup today. What do you think they're going to have to do to pull out a win against the veterans of HULC?
I think YOLO's going to have to come in with a really solid game plan and maybe throw in some unexpected strategies to keep HULC on their toes. If they can stay focused and capitalize on any mistakes, they definitely have a shot at pulling off an upset.
I agree. Getting those caps fast is essential.
Absolutely. Securing those caps early on can really set the tone for the match. So definitely going to be exciting to see how it all plays out.
Are you excited, Susie?
I sure am. It's always a lot of fun to see how these matches unfold and cheer everyone on. It's going to be a great time.
Now it is 4:01. We're still waiting on YOLO to show up.
The suspense is building. Hopefully they show up any minute now. It's always a bit of a nail biter waiting for everyone to get into the lobby, but I'm sure they'll be here soon.
Well, Susie, contain yourself because they're jumping in right now. I told you not to worry.
You were right. Perfect timing as always. Now we can finally get this show on the road and see how this match unfolds.
Okay, for YOLO, we have Michael, Steve E30, Fluid Axe, Barbas, CSI Lucas, Contento, and waiting on their seventh player. Who are the RNG gods going to favor today? Are they going to favor HULC? Are they going to favor YOLO? It's all luck based. Need those shells to land, get down fast. Snipe shots from battleships. Maine surely has a lot of guns to do so. Such a great pick. Love that Maine. Love that Maine. It just means so much to me. And Panzer Shrek. Yep, any second now. They're readying up. Okay, we got the ship picks coming in. Nope, Cat Sonus is not banned. All right, we're going to pause it here. HULC is running Cat Sonus, Z46, Lucian, Brindisi, Petro, Scarlet Thunder, and the main. Over at YOLO, we got Smallin, Lucian, Cat Sonus, Brindisi, Dalian, Centurion, and Scarlet Thunder. Let's get ready for round one, everybody. YOLO versus Hulk. Game 1, Land of Fire. We're on board with Speedy Wappa in the main. He's spawning over here at B. Whoever takes the first game sets the pace. Let's get her. Okay, Speedy's gonna spawn over at B side. Let's go over and check where YOLO's spawning. We're on board with the Catsonis of Contento. Alright, so we'll go on board with Speedy first, see if we can get some early dev strikes or some Citadel hits. Looks like Hulk is swapping destroyers from A and B. So the major points are here is Hulk is putting priority on both flanks, on C flank and on A flank. Wonder who this DD is over here at C for Hulk. Oh, looks like it's the Lucian. Those are deep waters. Yep. It is the Lucian of South Eagle. Great guy. I've known this guy since he was a kid. Tanner's popping his radar in the Catsonis over at A. Yeah, those are my Discord notifications. Sorry, I didn't mute my Discord. I don't really know how. Brindisi gets spotted by Barbas. Beatty's lining his shots up, making sure he's not moving forward. It looks like he might be moving backwards. Shoots the shot behind him. And Speedy made the right call because Barbas is backing up. That is 1 Citadel, 1 pen, 2 overpens, 18,000 damage. South Eagle's already at half health, getting radared by the Catsonis. YOLO battleship from A pushing into the cap of A. Just going to sit there on that island over there. Right now, Hulk's got good map control right now. Collecting B. South's going to get back in there. South has his cruiser here for support and also Speedy. I think it might only be the Brindisi and Catsonis for YOLO over here on the C flank. Nope, here comes Centurion. Speedy holding his shot. Dan probably said, I got radar. Hold your shot, bud. Brindisi healed up quite a bit. Looks like they're YOLO's pushing A cap. Looks like Cam's coming around on that Thunderer on the other side. It is Thunder versus Thunderer. A lot of thunder going on over there at A. They are both they're both right there on the side. South barely missing those torps again. Another good dodge. Lucian spotted over at B cap. Let's go on board with YOLO's Cat Sona, see where he is at. He just keeps throwing those torps in the direction of where South Eagle is. His radar's up, but his smoke's not back. He's got 6 concealment on his Cat Sonas, full gun build. This is gonna, with this high concealment, it's gonna allow him to back up so far and never get trapped in South Eagle's sonar. He's gonna get spotted at 6. Sonar of Lucian will be at 5-7. Blind fire is taken by Dan. They know where Contento is. The disadvantage is South Eagle and his Lucian will not be able to hit any torps on the Cat Sonas due to the deep waters. Looks like South's gonna smoke up. There's the radar by the Petro. So Dan probably told his DD Lucian to smoke up. I'm going to radar, get a couple of shots in.
Critical engine damage.
Good dodges. Good dodges by Contento. It doesn't take a lot of damage.
Problem solved, sir.
YOLO's Thunderer going into A-Cap now. It is still a fight over there with Thunderer versus Thunderer. We don't have any eyes over there. The helicopter is down today. We don't have any eyes that's going on over at A. But it looks like... Nope. Still, they do not get A. YOLO still does not get A. It was almost there, but... Seven minutes remaining, 253 to 392. HULC has C cap. Down goes Barbas in the Brindisi. I didn't even see that. There's the radar by Contento. Down goes Tanner for HULC. Down goes Fluid Axe. Let's go back and check out Speedy's. Maybe we can instant replay and see what happened. Because I know Speedy probably got the shot on it. Yep, here's the shot on Barbas. Double Citadel, 3 pens, Speedy with almost the Dev Strike. So now we're back on board. YOLO takes C now. YOLO takes B now. It's 435 to 193. So yellow does have B and C, but they will be taken quickly. C will be taken by HULC. Currently have the ship advantage right now, and it looks like the map advantage of where everybody's laid out.
残り5分よ。私と一緒に過ごせる時間が。敵駆逐艦を発見。
Lucian from YOLO gets spotted in B. It's still anybody's game right now. This game is not totally blown out or anything. It's only a 2-point swing, 200-point swing. Outside of the Centurion. Good shell grouping, just went a little left. But Centurion is running the sap. Speedy is untouched. Not a scratch on his paint. 456, 244. 3 minutes remaining. Looks like the YOLO doesn't have anybody over at A. Their cruiser is moving over to B. Ooh, Michael took a big hit. Michael's down. Down goes Michael and the Lucian. Killed by Dan. I think this game is over. 2 minutes, I'm gonna call it. This one's gonna go to HULC. 522 to 223. And Centurion could sure take a beating and keep on kicking. Down goes Dalian. Down goes Dan. Down goes Centurion. 604 to 148. 30 seconds remaining. This first game goes to HULC. maybe YOLO's strategy is to lose the first games like Hulk did, and then come back and win all three. That could be a factor too. Just because they lost the first game, don't count them out. Second game starting soon. Land of Fire again, switching sides. Good shots from Speedy in the main. With that triple three citadels on that Brindisi. Well, Susie, the first game went to Hulk. What do you think YOLO has to do in the next game?
I think YOLO is going to need to regroup and maybe come up with a fresh strategy for the next round. They could try being a bit more aggressive or just focus on tightening up their teamwork. Either way, they've definitely got a chance to bounce back.
And we saw Speedy Wappa in the USS Maine slapping ships out there. What do you think of that ship?
Oh, the USS Maine is definitely a pally house. It's got some serious firepower. And if Speedy Wap is at the helm, I can imagine those enemy ships are definitely feeling the heat.
I couldn't agree with you more. Here comes the ship picks for Land of Fire twice. Probably going to see the same picks. Hulk's taking Cat Sonus, Lucian, Z46, Petro, Brindisi, Main Thunder, Small and Cat Sonus, Lucian, Dalian, Brindisi, Centurion, Thunder. Same ships for YOLO also. Game 2 of Summer Cup 2025. Hulk vs. YOLO. Speedy Wappa's going to be taking the flank over at A. Let's get ready to round 2 begins. So Speedy's over here taking the flank at A. Hulk Crusher's moving their cruiser and DD. I think they're going to swap again. They don't like where they spawned. Don't do this in standard. Let's get on board with Contento. Spawning over at C. Okay, so we got eyes over at C and we have eyes over at A. So we will be on board with Contento for the first couple minutes of the round, unless I hear something from the guys in the radio room over at A. Contento's going to back up into the Kappa C. It is contested right away. Who's that? That's Cam and the Thunder. There's the Lucian again of South Eagle. He's radared. Good hits from Dan.
Critical engine damage. Problem solved, sir.
Another one on the butt. YOLO capping B early. Almost to the halfway mark of B. But Hulk Crusher's DD is also going to be get in there, so they won't get to cap the entire cap of B. Speedy gets spotted over here on the flank by the enemy YOLO DD. Tanner points out where it is. We have Dalian on the flank over here. Speedy take a blind fire shot. Double fire immediately on Speedy. Good hits from Hulk Crusher's Bendeezy on the Scarlet Thunder of YOLO. C does get capped by Hulk Crusher's, taking off the points right now. Speedy's going to let this double fire burn. No, he's not. He's going to damage count it right away. Pop a heal. Can those shells set him on fire? Nope. Speedy getting spotted again. Expect shots from the Dalian to be incoming. C is being contested by the Cat Sonus. Let's go over there and check it out. Let's mute this real quick. Contento radared again out of the cap.
Smokescreen set.
This time here comes Centurion of YOLO to help him out with that that pesky Donskoy that just keeps radaring him. Good dodges by Contento.
Problem solved, sir.
The Hulk Crushers have A and C right now capped. 300 to 387. 8 minutes left to go. Contento's gonna try and contest the cap again. Shots out from Centurion with that sap on that Petro. Big hits for the Petro. That sap is no joke. Now where Panzer is at right now, it's a good position to avoid shells from the Scarlet Thunder. But as he backs up more, I think he's going to be able to get hit from that Scarlet Thunder from Cam in the back. So it looks like Lucian on Hull Crushers is smoking up the Petro. Taking too much heat. YOLO is capping A now. Capping B now. 7 minutes into this game and there is no ships down. There's the radar, but he's got the cap and now he's out of there. Petro gets spotted. Good dodges. If you're gonna beach into an island like he did, it's best that you do it straight onto the island so you still stay as thin as a pencil.
Problem solved, sir.
So YOLO with A cap and C cap now, contesting B cap. 351 to 447. I think that was already 2 radars by the 2 or 3 radars already by the Petra. I don't think he's got any more, honestly. But you know who does have a radar? Contento. Now we see it's capped, and I think we're going to see a radar coming any second now. He's positioning himself so he gets all his guns on board. Here comes the radar. Gonna take those first couple shots and then pop the Fox Flare. Oh, down goes South Eagle by Barbas and the Brindisi all the way in the back. Hull Crusher's cruiser is in the middle of B cap. Cam taking some blind fire shots. If they're looking right at each other, the Centurion and the Petro, Contento could sit here all day for 50 seconds and just farm in his smoke. Gets another fire. Dan puts that out. Oh, big shots from the sap is that Centurion. Don't sleep on that Centurion Shep. Brindisi is in the middle of B cap by Hull Crushers. It looks like he's only down to about 8,000 health over there. Are we going to see the Petro go down?
Torpedoes direct front.
Barbas is backtracking, heading on over to B to go and help out B. I think 2 caps, you're fine. You're fine with 2 caps. You don't need to go for the third. It's okay if you contest B, but defend those flanks. Now we got Thunder pushing Panzer over here on the Centurion. Dan's halfway dead. You can't give up these flanks like this. Killing the DD out of CCAP is the hard part. Z46, Silly Goose, spotting Katsonus, runs right into him. Is he gonna get hit by any of those torps? He's slowing down. Oh my god. He put those torps right where they needed to be. Down goes Z46. 3 torps. That's a dev strike. Wow. That Sonus only has 1 rack on each side, but damn, did Contento put him where they needed to be. And he also hits the Petro.
Attention. Reporting a target's position.
Shots out from Centurion. Didn't have sap loaded that time. Shot AP, but anything counts. 684 to 426. 2 minutes left to go. YOLO's got caps. Hulk doesn't. This game might go to YOLO. What did I say? Don't count anybody out until they're down. Yeah, that makes sense in my head. Don't count anybody out until they're down. Why did I say that? Tanner goes down in the Cat Sonus. All DDs are lost by Hull Crushers. Dan goes down. That was a thrilling onboard with Contento. Let's get on board with Speedy now. Speedy's fighting his heart out over here at A on the A flank. Good shots in the small and almost takes down Fluid Axe. So there's some good trajectory of those main shells. That Dalian been hounding Speedy all game. And just so you guys know, I will do instant replays if I miss a big hit. Or if I want to see how a ship died. Down goes Panzer. Panzer did a hell of a job over at that C flank. All right, these are a little off. Just because I think they're in two different parts of the world. So the streams don't exactly line up to each other's streams. You might hear somebody die on somebody else's stream, or somebody might die on the other stream, but Susie, now we got a game. It's 1 versus 1 out of best of 5. YOLO just got the win. What do you think they did right on that one?
I think YOLO really played it smart there. They probably made some great tactical moves, got those objectives early, and maybe threw Hulk off their game a bit. It's definitely shaping up to be an exciting series.
That crazy torpedo from Contento killing the enemy Z46 was clutch.
Oh, absolutely. That torpedo was a game changer. I mean, it was perfectly timed and landed just when they needed it. It definitely turned the tide in that match. Kudos to Contento for that one.
I think if he didn't get those torps on it, that Z46 was gonna sonar him and probably gun him down.
Yeah, for sure. That Z46 can be pretty dangerous if it gets the drop on you with that sonar and those guns. So that torpedo definitely saved the day and kept the momentum in their favor.
So 1-1. Are you excited for the next round?
Oh, definitely. It's all tied up, so the next round's going to be even more intense. I can't wait to see what both teams bring to the table and how they adapt their strategies. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
I don't want to hear anybody fucking. He brought in an AI girl. What do you want, my cat to talk? You want Cash to talk? Cash don't talk. He's passed out face first. Look at him. He looks like a little white stone. A little boulder. I can assure you he is still alive, though. They are still picking ships. We're switching maps. It's Sleeping Giant time. Ships are getting picked. Dan in the Petrel, South Lucian, Z46, Brindisi. I'll pause it when everybody picks their ship. Cat Sonus. You might see Cam in the Scarlet Thunder again. Nope, Cam's going Marco Polo. Over on Team 2, yellow side, we got Katsona, Smallin, Meteor, Michelangelo, Aguirre, Lepanto, and Scarlet Thunder. Definitely crazy ship picks over here by YOLO. Love to see the Meteor. The thing came from fucking space. Why wouldn't you like it? Fucking rock that fell. Traveled like 1,000,000 miles an hour, landed on this fucking Earth, and people play it as a destroyer. It's got really good AP. It's got a sonar or heals. Speedy's going to spawn over at B-Cap. And Katsonus is going to spawn over at A flank. Going to push the middle, though, not the flank. So maybe Contento might be content when holding the B-Cap. See what I did there? A little play on words. So yellow is pushing to the A flank, it looks like. I think we might see a cruiser sit right here in this location. I don't know what it is. Let's jump on board and go back over to Hull Crusher side, see where their positioning is. Speedy's stream is just a little bit slower than the Contento stream. So Dan's going to sit exactly here to get radar help into B. Michelangelo gets spotted 19-3 away. Speedy does have shots if he keeps pushing in. Don't know if we're going to see Speedy slow down to help out with that Michael. But Hull Crushers are sending a DD out left on the flank. That is the Lucian of South Eagle. I wonder what DD is in B-Cap, though, for Hull Crushers. I didn't see. Oh, it's Z46, Silly Goose. The gear gets spotted. Barba's pushing the flank. Is he going to take any of the Lucian torps? Shouts out by Speedy. 17,000 hits, 4 penetrations. Excellent shot by Speedy in the main. All South has to do over there on that Lucian side is just spot that Agir. I know Agir is trying to push that flank. He's trying to get into the Thunderdome. Speedy's going to hold his shot properly and wait for him to make that turn into a cap and then fire his guns. Or else Barbas has to keep going straight and just bow tank him. Almost 10,000 off Speedy with that hit from the Agir. Agir is no joke either. That AP slaps. Yeah, now Barbas he's in a situation where he wants to go into the cap, but as soon as he shoots, that's when Barbas is going to roll into the cap. Speedy holding his shot. Oh, down goes the DD for YOLO. And down with the DD over on the far C side. Barbas has to make a move here because those Lucian torps are coming. Good shots from Speedy, taking a turret with him. I don't think he's going to get any torps on the Agir. 10,000 off the Agir. Agir's down to half health. Barbas has to back up or move forward. Knows he can get in that cap. 10 seconds until Speedy's reloaded. I think he's going to do it. And he gets in the Thunderdome. Agir is going to be tough to get out of that Thunderdome. We're on Contento. We have the battleship next to Contento pushing in. DD from Hull Crushers is in C cap, capping it. Here comes Contento. He's got his radar ready. Gets those defense. He's still going to be spotted. Cam's going to have a shot on him. Shots from the Marco Polo, but smoke being rolled from the Brindisi. I think Brindisi might take a torp. Oh, that's not Brindisi. That's Michelangelo. Sorry about that. Perfect smoke. Runs right through the smoke of the Michelangelo. Now, Contento is allowed to go dark. We have a battleship from YOLO in A. Agir in A. Dan's over there in the... I think it was the Donskoy that Dan is in. YOLO's BB has to get in and help their Michelangelo. Michelangelo is making a good push. Down goes Michelangelo to Brindisi. "15 seconds, Contento gets his Fox Flare back. Watch that island in front of you. Oh, torps ran out right before they can get to Cam. This is risky that Contento's doing. Going in front of the island where Marco Polo is. I think we're going to see a radar any second now. Marco Polo smokes up. Are we going to see a radar soon? Got some action going over there on the A side. Looks like a gear is pushing out to right in front of Dan. Let's go check on that real quick. Yep, Speedy's sitting there waiting. Oh, there's the Fox Flare. Tanner spotted. Excellent dodging. He's out of the Fox Flare. Baited out. And he might get a torp on Contento here. Beautiful dodge. Down. That a gear did go down at A. Back on board with Speedy. 688 to 459. This is Anybody Games. Meteor gets spotted. Here comes Lepanto. Now we're going to have a brawl. I think Michael might be running the heal because we don't see smoke from that Meteor. Speedy takes one. Torp's going to damage con that. South Eagle already shooting those guns, or shooting those torpedoes into that gap. Here comes Dan around in the Thunderdome. We have a Thunderdome brawl going on our hands right now. 728 to 499 with 5 minutes remaining. Meteor gets spotted on the left-hand side. Speedy's not moving his guns for that DD. It's going to be a gunfight between the Lucian and the Meteor. Big hits on the Lepanto. Good dodge by Speedy with those torps. If Michael is going to want to kill that Lucian of South Eagle, he's going to have to play Ring Around the Rosie right into Speedy. I think Speedy gets a gun knocked on the Lepanto before he goes dark. It's 808 to 547. Hulk has all their ships remaining. Down goes CSI Lucas to Cam and the Marco Polo. Yeah, Contento's game is just a couple of seconds ahead. He's doing the best he can to take down Cam, but the points are going to tick. This game is going to go to Hull Crushers. Game 3 goes to Hull Crushers, so it's 1-2.
Main turret
See, we're still on board with Speedy here. So he is just a slight behind. Don't want to see him picking his ship. So, we got Hull Crushers up 2. YOLO 1. Best out of 5. Hull Crushers wins this next match. They are going to the finals. Susie, we just saw Hull Crushers go up 2-1 on YOLO. What a crazy match that was.
It really was. That was such a back and forth match, and Hulk Crushers definitely brought their A game. They pulled off some impressive plays to take the lead, and now YOLO's got to rally and try to even it up again. It's definitely a nail-biter.
Yeah, because if you remember, not Sleeping Giant, Land of Fire was not Hull Crushers maps for the last 2 games we covered. So them pulling out a win on Land of Fire definitely helped them, because their next couple of matches is their sweet spot.
Yeah, absolutely. Snagging that win on Land of Fire was a big deal for them, especially since it wasn't their strongest map before. Now that they're heading into maps that they really excel on, they've got a good shot at closing out the series. It's going to be exciting to see how it all playing out.
You kind of turned into a little demon there at the end. Is your voice okay?
Oh, I'm totally fine. Sometimes my voice just gets a little dramatic when I'm excited, but no worries at all. We're all good and ready for the next match.
Okay, ships are selected. YOLO selecting Small and Meteor, Katsona, Schroeder this time. Aguirre, Michelangelo, Lepanto. Hull Crushers has taken Katsona, Lucian, Z46, Brindisi, Petra Pavlovsk, Marco Polo, and Maine.
Wow, those are some really interesting lineups on both sides. It's definitely going to be a fun match to see how these ships go head to head. Both teams have a lot of firepower and some good strategic options, so this is going to be a blast to watch.
What are you talking about, Susie? All right, this is it. Hull Crushers win this. They're going to the finals. Can YOLO bring it back from being down? We're on board with Speedy Wop in the main on the flank. Game 4 starts now. So Contento in the Katsonis going back to B cap. I think we're going to see that either that Michelangelo is over there on the cap by himself over at A. We might see him rush around that flank. Let's see where Hull Crushers are lined up and see if they have something in their pocket to counter that. And yes, they do. They got a DD going out wide to counter that cruiser push. Gear gets spotted by Speedy, doesn't take the shot. Michelangelo gets spotted. Speedy does have the range to shoot at this Michelangelo before he comes in. We might see some crazy citadels. I think Michelangelo Beach, though. Tactical Beach, of course. Oh, shots out by Speedy. I got him muted. When I hear the Fox Flare of Contento in the middle, that's what we're going to go over. It's Cat Sonans versus Silly Goose in the Z46 over here in B Cap.
Critical engine damage.
There's Dan on that radar sitting at that edge of the cap, being the eyes for the Z46. So Petro's radar goes down. Go back over to Speedy. He's got 24,000 damage, 9 shell hits. But it looks like YOLO gets in the Thunderdome again. That's a crucial cap to have, especially on this map. You get in that Thunderdome, it's tough to get people out of it. Oh, big hits from Contento. I don't know where that came from. Let's see what happened to him. He was spotted, but how did he get spotted? Oh, he got spotted by the Z46. Pushed up into him, and Dan takes the shot. Let's see that again. He got smacked by somebody, though. Those are Brindisi shells. Yep, down to 546. So Contento is hurt and bad, but he's still alive. I think he should get out of B cap, just give it up completely, let him have it. Swap spots with the DD on D. Here comes the ship from the Thunderdome. They can shoot over into the seaside.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
But none of these two cruisers can push out because Speedy's up there with pinpoint accuracy. We got a fight going over here on the A side. YOLO's DD versus, I think that is the Lucian over there. Yep, Scarlet Thunder on one side of the island, DD on the other side of the island. $508 to $456. I would get it if I was Contento. I don't want to be anywhere near a Petro when I have 500 hit points left. Lucian on South Eagles down to 5,000 hit points. Cam's backing up to try and get shots on that that meteor.
Protect that target.
Cruisers of YOLO are looking back and trying to help out that meteor back there. But Cam's going to be tough to take down. He's almost at full health. Down goes South Eagle. The meteor takes the kill. The Z46 gets spotted, but luckily he's backing up into the cap, so he's not going to get radared by Contento. I don't want to be anywhere near that Petro. Get away from that Petro. I know you want to sit here, and I know you want to try and contest B, but get away from that Petro. Especially when you got the Brindisi lurking somewhere on the right. They need to put pressure on that Petro Dan so he doesn't feel the need that he can stick his head out and radar. Let's jump on board with Speedy. Speedy's got the Michael in his range. He's hunting him down. Speedy's still at full health. Nobody touched him yet. Speedy's in the perfect location. Here's a radar from Contento. Down goes Z46. Let's check that instant replay. There's the radar. Oh, he hits him with a torp! Another torp! The Z46 is now accustomed to eating Katsona's torps. Yummy, yummy. Alright, now, Contento has to move out of that radar range of that Petro. Speedy's got the perfect angle on all these ships. Lepanto from Panzer pushing in. Smallin gets spotted. Two DDs down for hull crushers. Here comes some small torps. Speedy looks like we'll take two of them. They're not going to hurt that bad. He's got a damage gun ready for it. Speedy's still staying in this position. Gets the crossfire into anything in the Thunderdome of A. Somebody's peeking out. Speedy notices. Looks over. It's Barbas. It's a great shot. 7,000 damage off Speedy. Speedy's still got 3 heals left. He's still in great shape. Torpedoes miss Lepanto from Hull Crusher's DD. I don't know who that is over there on the left side. I think it might be the Hull Crusher's Katsonas. 466 to 736. 5 minutes remaining. This is now the 5-minute mark. This is where the Hull Crushers usually come out blasting, making these last-second pushes. Are we going to see something like this? Is the Hull Crushers going to the finals? Or can YOLO make it go to Game 5? Speedy gets spotted, probably by that enemy smalling out in front of him. Look at Barbas just peeking out like a little bunny rabbit. Gets a crazy hit on the main. And it goes and hides back into that island. That would be infuriating for me being a Battleship player. You're stuck in a position where either you move forward and you get away from this, and he's getting perma-spotted by the small end. Now we have all 3 ships of YOLO in a cap. Speedy's trying to get some... Down goes Eric the Jaeger and the Bring DZ. Oh, bust a gun on the Michelangelo. Great shot on Speedy. Now we're going to see some Lepanto versus main action here. We do have Hull Crusher's DD on the side. I heard somebody else go down, but it is on Contento's. And he is a little bit ahead. Perfect shot placement by Speedy. Down goes Lepanto. Smallin gets spotted. Speedy cannot get his turrets turned around fast enough. He knows these cruisers are in across from him, all broadside. So turning your turrets... Whose torpedoes are these from? Unfortunately, Speedy isn't there. Catstona's keep. Oh, that's Contento that's been torping Speedy.
Smoke generator activated.
Ooh, Speedy goes down to the meteor torps of Michael. And here's what happened.
Smoke screen set.
546 to 815. What are you gonna do when the meteor runs wild on you? I'm telling you, the ship fucking fell from space. It's a great ship. 793, 597. This game, it's still 3v3. I am not declaring a winner right now. Look at Contento. He is a snot hair away from a shot. I think at any point, YOLO could even just run away and they'll still get the win. Oh, down goes Cam, or down goes Tanner. Sorry, in the Catstonas, but Tanner had to engage, had to do something. This game is going to game 5. Was not expecting this one. With 25 seconds remaining, oh, look at Dan with a sliver of hair left. This game goes to YOLO. It is now 2 versus 2. Next round is going to the finals. Can YOLO come in here as the underdog straight out of Rookie Cup and compete with the professionals and the great team that HULC is? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Well, Susie, YOLO just clinched the third round, so now it is 2 versus 2. The next round wins. This is becoming another crazy game.
Oh, that sounds intense. It's all tied up. So the next round is going to be the real nail biter. I'm curious to see what strategies they pull out to try and secure that win. Are you nervous?
Oh, I'm hella nervous. What do you think about the meteor pick from YOLO? That's a great ship.
Oh, definitely. The Meteor is a solid choice. It's got that great balance of firepower and mobility, so it could definitely give them the edge they need. It's going to be really interesting to see how they play it in this final round.
What's
Fingers crossed.
your favorite ship, Susie? What do you like to play? Battleship, cruiser, destroyer, carrier? What type of person are you?
Oh, I think I definitely lean toward destroyers. I just love the speed and the sneaky torpedo runs. It's always a bit of a thrill to try and outmaneuver your opponents and get those surprise hits in. Plus, it keeps you on your toes.
Yeah, you kind of sound like a Shima player that goes right for the carrier at the start of the match. Am I right?
You know me too, Yao. There's definitely something satisfying about sneaking up on that carrier and giving it a little surprise visit. It's risky, but it sure is a lot of fun when it pays off.
So you're definitely not good at doing your job and spotting and collecting caps, right? You just want to go right for the carrier.
I do love a good adventure going after that carrier, but I promise I'd still help out the team with spotting and grabbing those caps when needed. It's all about balance, right?
All right, well, get ready. We're taking this to Game 5 of Haven, the tiebreaker. Whoever wins this is going to the finals.
Oh, this is going to be epic. Game 5 on Haven as the tiebreaker. Definitely sounds like it's going to be a thrilling match. I can't wait to see how this all unfolds. Good luck out there.
I fucking hate you, Susie. You just piss me off. Play DD like a hooker. Like a lot lizard. We have been seeing many matches played on Haven throughout this entire the quarterfinals, and I'm excited. This could be anybody's game. I don't know who. I honestly do not know who is going to take Game 5. Who do you guys got for Game 5? Post it in the comments below and make sure you sub to the channel because you don't want to miss anything for next week. It's definitely going to be the finals. If you subscribe to the channel now, you can give your team extra points and RNG to win. Why wouldn't you want to do that? What, you got rocks in your head? Yeah, Hulk's got to be sick of Game 5 already. This stream is going on almost 2 hours now of action-packed battle shooting, boatness, goodness, DD's taking torps, and crazy games, crazy flank pushes. Here's the ship picks. We'll pause it when everybody gets set. Okay, for YOLO, we got Small Catsonis, Lucian, Dalian, Brindisi, Centurion, Scarlet Thunder. Over on Hull Crusher side, we got Catsonis, Z46, Lucian, Brindisi, Donskoy, Main, Marco Polo. So if you guys don't know, Marco Polo and Centurion are the same ship, just with different names. Both great picks to pop smoke, get out of danger if you need to, or push out a cap if you need to. Push her on a flank. Kind of snorted there a little bit. That was awkward. This is it. Who's going to the finals? Who's going to the losers bracket? Hulk Crushers versus YOLO. Game 5. We're on board with Contento and the Catsonis. Don't go anywhere, folks. This is going to be a match. Speedy's going to be spawning into the middle. Let's get this game on the run. Game 5. So excited. So excited. Hull Crusher's DD on the left flank is heading into C cap. Hull Crusher's DD in the middle is hopping over to B side. I'm getting goosebumps. I'm getting goosebumps right now. This is how crazy this 5th game is right now. Thunder gets spotted all the way in the back. Shouts out at somebody. It might be on that Donskoy. That's a very risky play to cross that gap in front of that rock. But Dan dodges it, no problem. Hulk Crusher's going to cap on the far left side. Here's a radar from the Catsonis of Contento. Sees where the Lucian is. That's South Eagle there. He gets spotted. He's going to hop out of that cap fast.
Fire.
There's the radar by Dan. Looks like Contento's only going to be taking 3,000 damage. Maybe we can see how much damage South Eagle took. South Eagle's okay. He only took about the same. So 3,000 off both DDs. B is being contested by both destroyers. One from Hulk, one from YOLO. Hulk pushing strong on that B flank. Pushing out that destroyer. Speedy's got Brindisi in his sights. Barbas is going to break and turn away. Speedy's going to catch him with one shell. There's another radar from Contento. South is still going to be out of radar range. Shouts out from Speedy on that on Contento. Ooh, nice shot. Gets about 3,000 off Contento. Scarlet Thunder in the middle from YOLO. B is being capped by Hulk Crushers. Looks like they're going to take it. Nope, B's being capped by YOLO. I'm sorry. Contento sliding back into C. Let's get on board with Contento. Gets spotted because he was on fire for a second. Dan is deadly with those shots in the Donskoy. Contento calling where he's out. Knows where Lucian is. I don't know what's going over there on that B flank. That B flank looks like it's having a fun time over there. .472 to 440. YOLO is currently up. This is a pretty crazy battle we got going on at C. It's just one DD slips in, the other one slips out. It's just the thing is Dan is the radar in the Donskoy for South Eagle and the Lucian, and Contento is the radar for C-Cap, and I think that's the Brindisi. Yeah, it is the Brindisi of Barbas over there. Double radar. We got a radar from Donskoy and a radar from Contento. I think he should have waited for his Fox Flare to come back. Now he's got no more radars, but he does have one smoke left. He's going to wait till he goes dark to pop his damage con. YOLO's Smallland over on the B side with a sliver of hair left. Contento's weak. Both DDs are low on YOLO's side. Silly Goose and the Z46 at full health. I don't think the
敵巡洋艦を発見頼むわよ
I don't think
Torpedoes astern.
the DD of YOLO should be in B cap anymore. He should contest it at the edge of the cap. But with the perfect positioning that Dan's got in the Donskoy, it's so tough for Contento to get into the cap and contest it. But he has been. We've seen him throw these crazy torps out and hit a couple of people. There's the smoke by Lucian. Barbas is probably going to get sonared. I don't like this push. Speedy gets spotted. Speedy's popping over to the flank. If Speedy gets around this island, gets the flank, Barbas has no choice but to move forward. One torp on the Scarlet Thunder. That's 2 torps on Scarlet Thunder. 3. That is 3 torps on Scarlet Thunder. Down goes Fluid Axe in the Smallin. Hull Crusher's Katsonis gets the kill. But YOLO with the B and the C cap. Let's check out where Speedy is. Speedy is making that flank push. He's coming around on the Brindisi. He's going to have the Scarlet Thunder broadside. He's going to have his choice of Scarlet Thunder or Brindisi. Oh, he sneaks right behind the island, but he could shoot the Dahlian if he wants to. I would wait for that Brindisi at Barbas, though. Dan with the radar again. He's going to spot Katsonis. Scarlet Thunder on YOLO might go down here. Looks like he's on fire. He did damage con one of those floods. I'm just assuming he had a flood from taking 3 torps, and yeah, down goes Scarlet Thunder. .630 to 619, 630 to 623. Barbas gets spotted. Big hits from Speedy. Speedy coming around on the Dahlian now. That Dahlian is over Penn City, but somebody smacks him.
Attention. Reporting a target's position.
Can Steve and the Dahlian go dark or smoke up? Shot from Speedy on Dahlian. Down goes Dahlian. Centurion is going to go down any second now. 2 DDs left, 848, 479. I think I'm going to call it here, and I think the Hulk Crushers are going to the finals. Perfect map placement. It looked a little shaky off the beginning. YOLO taking those caps early, but Hulk Crushers coming back at the end. They were doing crazy work over at that B flank that we couldn't see.
Smoke generator activated. Smoke screen set.
Well, you've seen it live, Susie. Hulk Crushers are going to the finals.
That is amazing. Huge congrats to the Hulk Crushers for making it to the finals. I can only imagine how excited and pumped up they must be right now. It's going to be a blast to see how they do in the final round.
That's it. That's game. Hulk Crushers take the 5th win. So congratulations, Hulk Crushers. You guys are going to the finals. YOLO made a crazy... nobody expected them to bring this to the 5th round. New team coming into the competitive scene. Made their mark. Everybody knows their name now. Watch out for these guys. These guys are... you didn't see the last of them. But congratulations to Hulk Crushers just by great map performance, getting those last-second pushes, and Speedy, just a hell of a main player. Making me proud with that main. All right, so Hulk Crushers go to the finals. They're going to face the winner of Pain versus Task Force Kraken. That game's going to be tomorrow. 2 o'clock? Tomorrow at 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We won't be doing interviews today. I gotta go to the supermarket really quick. But there is 5 other casters. I'm pretty sure one of them is going to grab these guys. Aaron's also streaming the channel. 2 people, Marius is, Admiral Judges, Vlad's covering the game. So I'm pretty sure one of them, if you want to see an interview, one of them will have the interview. But hell of a game, and Hulk Crushers, we'll see you in the finals. All right, guys, that was it. Peace.